broadcast year, I just went live. Like I clicked the button and it turned off the internet. So I'm sitting here like, hey, it's the last day. What can go wrong? We already know. 833-212-1017 is the number. What's going on? So you all have already heard that this is the last day for one half of the number one rated morning show by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association. DZ is his last day, his last show, and at 6 o'clock, his light gonna shine brighter and brighter and brighter. So I'm gonna be real. I'm mad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad. He gone and I'm here. I'm mad. No, I'm happy for you. And I appreciate all the things you've harassed me about the last couple of years, and all the the last couple. Anyway, so I heard him on his show this morning, and if y'all didn't hear, y'all should go back and listen to the rebroadcast. It was great. He was tough. He was on it. And about 30 seconds before the show ended, boop, the bottom fell out. He started crying. Because I would cry too, except I would just cry. I wouldn't be like, oh, I would just do the entire show crying. Right? I mean, if you're going to do it crying. And I'll be right back. Gruber Law Offices. One call. That's all. Right? Do it while you cry. I mean, come on now, right? If you're going to do it right. That's all I'm saying. You're trying to be all tough. I'm a tough guy. I'm a tough guy. Go somewhere and sit. And so I just want to say congratulations. You've done a wonderful job, a magnificent job. Award-winning talk show host. Soon to continue to be an award-winning talk show host. And just doing it. Just building a career and just going. I remember when I was your age. Full of all that in vinegar and just yeah. So yeah. Hey, better him than me. I can just show up right here. He got it. No. Seriously, you've done a phenomenal job. You've done a masterful job, and so we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun.
I appreciate that, Dr. Ken.
Yep.
From watching you, man.
No, you didn't. Quit lying.
You watching OG, you learned a couple things.
Quit lying.
No, I'm not. Watching you learn, took a few things and a couple gems and put them in my pocket. I ain't gonna tell you what they are.
So what you're saying is you're a thief. Is that what I'm hearing?
Book yourself or
I
something.
already started writing the book. Well, what are we doing? So look. Every day he comes up, checks in with me. Hey, how's it going? Everything going good. He didn't even bother today. He was like, yeah, dude, I'm downstairs going. I sent him a text. Hey, dude, you want some? You want a chocolate shake? He was like, nope, don't care. I'm out. I was like, well, dude. But we usually he'll buy me a shake or I'll buy him a shake, and we said probably the worst thing you could ever put in your mouth, in your throat before you go on the radio, because it's like the dumbest thing in the world. And what did he do? Nope. He was like, you take your shake, you know what you can do with your shake. I was like, wow, it really must be the last day. That's a pretty good lie, wasn't it? Why is Kyle in here?
Trying to ruin something?
Kyle, go home. Kyle, go home. I thought you was gone. Yeah, see, he can't help himself. But that was cold. They had him at the party yesterday, though. Everybody need anything? Everybody good? Everybody need anything? No. I need my glasses for this. Wow. So no, we're just having we're gonna have a good time today. It's the last day. Give us a call. You want to say adios to DZ. 833-212-1017 is the number. So I was thinking today about it being the last day of the year. And I just wondered, even though I know it's the 30th, and I know Lord knows multiple things can happen between today and tomorrow, right? But I was just looking at the fact that I gotta say it. Why do murders of white people and missing white people stay in the news so long? Like, do we really care about Moscow, Idaho? I get it. It was a mass murder, right? 3 or more people. It's a mass murder. I get it. I get it. Why aren't homicides in Milwaukee on the news? Or why aren't we complaining about the police department? Like, have you noticed people have stopped complaining about the police? Like, have you noticed in Milwaukee all the things that were bad or people perceived as being bad, they just stopped complaining about? You know, like homicides. We're at 222. We're at 26 more than we had last year. Postal worker got shot. How long did it take for them to clear that crime? About a week. It took a while in Idaho, but yeah. But that was the feds working on it, right? The federal government, the FBI came in, postal inspectors, Milwaukee police, all that, right? Maybe that's what we need in the city of Milwaukee. Maybe we need people to come in. I hate to say it, but the same thing Donald Trump came up with when he said, if you're having issues with riots and all that, we will send federal officers in to assist you if you ask. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need the state to come in and assist the Milwaukee Police Department. But then I started thinking, you know, when I was in mid-2006, 2005, when I was a sergeant and I became the public information officer, the clearance rate for homicides was, I don't know how to use the word. I'm not trying to dismiss those family members who passed away and were killed. They had a masterful clearance rate. It was like in the 70s. In some instances, the 80s. That's what I heard. And so I remember talking to people from around the country, including Seattle, Washington, and they said, wow, you all have a what percentage? That is phenomenal. What are you doing? Well, at the time, they were doing one thing that they probably shouldn't have been doing, which is a whole other show and a whole other court case. But so I started looking in the archives and I said, you know, what was the clearance rate? And so I looked up at the JS Online, the homicide database, and it said in 2014, the homicide rate was 60%. That was the clearance, the homicide clearance rate. Let me correct that. You know what it is today? Like right now? 38%. So that means out of every 10 people killed, roughly 4 people are caught. In that sense, Jan 1 of 2022. Think about that. But the question we should be asking is, why is it even like that? Why is it even 38%? Are you kidding me? But then again, we want to defund the police. We want to do all sorts of things. And I get that it takes a very significant amount of full-time employees to clear a homicide. Detectives, officers, ID techs, supervisors, all that stuff. I get it. But it also takes the public stepping up and helping out and bringing justice to bear. I hope this isn't something we take into 2022. I'm sorry, 2023. But then I looked at 2021 and the clearance rate was 34%. In 2020, it was 41. 2019, it was 38. In 2018, it was 50%. In 2017, it was 64. That was the highest we've had since 2014. That's unconscionable. And it's kind of unbearable when we see Idaho, Moscow, Idaho, clear a homicide in what, a month? Or see the FBI come in with the post office and charge these folks federally in a couple weeks. But we've got more people, but yet we can't get it done. So how do we fix that? Well, first of all, we have to thank the folks who set the police department back with the consent decree that they now have that kind of handcuffs them and stops them from doing things the way that they want to proactively. So I guess you get to blame yourself. But then I start to wonder, why can't we get this together? Like, what's the ingredient we're missing? Do we need different cops, different supervisors, different fire and police commission, different leadership, different politicians? And then a commercial came on TV and I went, wow, there's the answer. That's what we have to do in 2023 in Milwaukee. It was so simple, it jumped up and smacked me in the face. And I thought about it, but then the commercial said it for me. You want to clean up Milwaukee? Pretty easy. Better bread, better subs.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.